Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Thales. This is my channel about English language. I record videos weekly about English grammar and vocabulary. We have more than 600 videos available. I've been recording videos since the beginning of last year, so it's been a long journey so far. And it's a great opportunity for everyone to learn English, to review some content. We have an extensive array of videos involving essential English. So all topics from basic, intermediate, and advanced grammar are available. We have six different playlists, not 5 anymore. We have 6 different playlists ranging from grammar, vocabulary, business English. Basic videos, right? All videos that have the word basic or the highlights are in Portuguese. They have explanations in Portuguese. So we have, we currently have 3 playlists with basic vocabulary or basic grammar. Basic vocab, we have business English, basic business English, and basic vocabulary, basic grammar as well. Intermediate advanced videos as well as advanced business English, they are entirely in English, such as this video, right, which is in advanced idioms vocab playlist. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share the content with your friends. I record videos weekly, as I have already mentioned. Give the thumbs up if you enjoy the content from my videos. So let's get into it. Today we will study a word called yield, right? We will study the verb, okay? To yield. What does yield mean? It means a lot of things. We will explore some examples I have taken from various English grammars and dictionaries. The first one, the search for truth is beginning to yield fruitful results. Okay, so the search for truth. So you are looking for truth. Truth is the opposite of lie, right? Do you always tell the truth? Or do you sometimes lie? Sometimes lying is necessary, right? So the search for truth is beginning to yield fruitful results, is beginning to bring, to produce, right? So yield here means to produce something useful. So when you say that you are doing something that is yielding results, it means that you are doing something that supposedly is bringing some results. So the search for truth is beginning, right? Here we have the present continuous. Don't forget, when you have the verb such as begin, we have here the sequence consonant, vowel, consonant. And the stressed syllable is the last one. You have to double the last letter, the last consonant before adding ing, right? The verb to be plus the main verb followed by ing. Is beginning to yield fruitful. Fruit, we have the word fruit and fruitful. Fruitful. Or how can I say, when you say something is fruitful, it means that it's good, right? Good results, excellent results. So let's read again. The search for truth is beginning to yield fruitful results. It means that it's producing something useful for the person who is speaking. The next example. This figure could yield a result high enough to provide a healthy pension. Figure. When you talk about figures or figure, here is about numbers. It's about Here it's about money, but it's about numbers. What figure is necessary for a person to have a healthy retirement or to have a healthy pension? $1 million, is it enough for a person to retire? Maybe in Brazil, but in the US, I believe not. It's not a lot of money up there, but here it could be a lot of money when converted to Brazilian currency. So this figure, you are analyzing a figure, right? You are seeing a result of a financial analysis. So this figure, these numbers, they could yield, could here is a probability, right? It's a possibility, a possibility or probability, if you may. This figure could yield a return high enough to provide a healthy pension, or it means that this amount of money that you are seeing right now could be enough to provide you a healthy pension or a healthy retirement. Pension is money that a person receives, right, monthly. Pension, it's after you retire, you no longer receive a salary or an income from a company. You receive from a pension program that you joined, and maybe from the government, if the government isn't broken, right? So this figure could bring a return. To yield a return has the same meaning as bring a return. We have the expressions yield a profit or yield a return. Yield a profit, yield a return. Okay? Healthy is an adjective, right? It derives from the word health. Health is a noun. Healthy is an adjective following the word pension. This figure could yield a return high enough to provide a healthy pension, right? The next one. The combined investment is expected to yield $5,000 in the first year. The combined investment. So you have a portfolio, right? You have an investment portfolio, either in stock market, right? You're an investor, a private investor. So the combined investment that you have is expected to yield, to bring $5,000 in the first year. To yield $5,000, it means that it will bring a profit or a return to the investment that was made in the amount of $5,000. The next one. He paused a moment before yielding to angry resentment. Okay, so yielding here has another meaning. You know, there are some situations in which you are very angry about something, you are very mad at someone, but you control yourself, right? You don't express what you're feeling. You hide your feelings, or you hold your feelings, you hold back. It has this meaning, right? He paused a moment, okay. Before yielding to angry resentment. When you yield to a feeling, to a certain feeling, when I yield to angriness, to anger, not angriness. Angriness, I believe it doesn't exist. Anger. Let me look for, I believe not. Angry. Angriness exists, yeah, I was right. Angriness. You know, you can make some nouns from adjectives, right? When you say, for example, happy, happiness, sad, sadness, angry, angriness. So angriness exists, but I believe from what I'm seeing here, it's like I believe it's common in British English. In British English, American English, I guess it doesn't use the word angriness. I thought I was making a mistake, but it's also correct. Anger. Okay, so you are feeling something, and when you yield to that feeling, it means that you no longer control what you are feeling. You release it, okay? You release. You don't hold it anymore. So you show to everyone that you are resentful about something. So he paused a moment before yielding to angry resentment. So here, yield doesn't mean to bring, or to bring a profit, to bring a return, to bring something. No, yield here means that you no longer control yourself. You release, you surrender. Yeah, surrender, it would be a good verb. Before surrendering, right? You surrender yourself, you give yourself to that feeling. The next example. The following year, control of the industry was yielded to the government. Okay, what does the following year mean? The following year, it means that it's the year that follows, right? We are in 2021. The following year, it means the next year, 2022. So in the following year, or the following year, control of the industry was yielded to the government. It means that the next year, or the following year of what was saying here, because you could say, for example, in 1990 we had control of the industry. In the following year, the control of the industry was yielded to the government. So the following year here, in this context, it's 1991. So you can imply here that it's about a situation in the past, right? Because the control of the industry was yielded to the government. Here we have the passive voice, the verb to be in the past, plus the main verb in the past participle. One thing that I haven't mentioned, yield is a regular verb. So both the past simple and the past participle, they are with using the ed suffix, right? Yielded. So the control of the industry was yielded to the government. It means that, for example, in 1991, the control of the industry was no longer mine. I gave it away, right? I gave it to the government. It was given to the government. You could say that the control of the industry was given to the government. It's the same thing. Given, it's the past participle of the verb give. This is an irregular verb because you have to memorize, right? It's not done using the suffix ed. Okay, so let's read again. The following year, control of the industry was yielded to the government. Okay, the next one. We struggled with the lead. Lead is a cover, right? I will show you a picture without translating, right? So this is a lid of a pen, for example, lid. Or, for example, here we have a can, a tin can, and it has a lid, a cover. So this is a lid. This is a bottle cap, but this is a lid. Okay, so when you say that we struggled with the lid, it means that I was trying to open. You know, sometimes it happens when you want to open a can, you buy something from the supermarket and you try to open the can and you are unable to open it. For example, here we have lid. We have a jar with a lid, right? And you try to open, it's stuck, you can't open. You can't turn the lid around and take the lid off the jar to open the jar. It happens sometimes, right? So when you say we struggled, struggle means to fight, right? Struggled means to fight. To try something so hard, but no success. In this example, we struggled with the lid, but it wouldn't yield. Yield here means to open, right? It wouldn't surrender, it wouldn't open. We struggled with the lid, but it wouldn't open. And last but not least, we have here, the door yielded easily when he pushed it. Okay. In English, just we have the verb to push and to pull, right? Brazilians, sometimes they have problems understanding because push push is similar to this word, but it's not this word, right? Push is not this. Push and pull. Push means this, right? This is to push. And pull, right? It's the opposite, actually. So the door yielded. The door surrendered. The door opened easily. Here we have an adverb, easy. Easy is an adjective, and I turned easy into an adverb by adding the suffix ily. The door yielded easily when he pushed it. So, it surrendered, right? It opened easily. I pushed the door and I had no trouble opening the door. Alright, that's it, people. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will record more videos about vocabulary, about English grammar, and business English as well. So subscribe, we have a lot of content available to watch. Bye bye, see you next time.